Animals and nature, forest after the fire, green again. In the heart of a magical forest lay an eerie silence, broken only by the rustling of tiny leaves. This was no ordinary forest. It had seen the wrath of fire, and yet here it stood, green again. Squirrel, once lost and frightened, stood dumbfounded in the burnt forest. The once familiar trees were now just charred sticks. But as his eyes adjusted to the light, he noticed tiny buds of green poking through the scorched earth. Squirrel ventured deeper into his home, following the scent of green leaves. He stumbled upon a family of birds, returning to a nest built high in the branches of a newly sprouted tree. They were timid at first, but soon warmed up to Squirrel's presence. Days turned into weeks, and the forest grew greener each day. Squirrel made new friends, a family of deer that grazed peacefully near a babbling brook. They were grateful for the safe haven and shared stories of their old home. One day, as Squirrel and his friends were enjoying the newfound peace, a fox appeared on a hill overlooking their home. He had lost everything during the fire, but was amazed by the resilience of this forest. The animals welcomed him back, and together they continued to watch the forest grow. As the seasons changed, so did the forest. The once barren ground was now covered in snow, and when the sun returned, it was a lush, vibrant landscape. One day, a bear walked through a dense part of the forest, following a trail that led him to his old home. The bear was greeted by the animals who had helped rebuild this magical place. He was so much bigger now, and stood tall amongst his friends in the heart of their flourishing forest. The forest, that had once been lost, was now home to a thriving community of animals. Years passed, and the forest continued to grow stronger every day. The beavers had returned, working diligently on a new dam near the babbling brook. They were building a better home for themselves and their friends, proving that even after great hardship, life can continue to thrive. A young squirrel perched on a tree, watching the sun set over the lush forest. He remembered the dark days of the fire, but was proud of how they had come together to rebuild their home. With each new dawn, they continued to learn, grow, and thrive in this magical place. On cool autumn nights, the animals would gather around a roaring campfire to share stories and lessons learned from their experiences. They talked of hardship, resilience, and the importance of community in times of need. As the days grew shorter and colder, the forest was filled with a soft golden glow as the sun set over the horizon. The animals knew that winter was coming but were prepared to face it together. They had learned that, even after great hardship, their resilient forest would stand strong for generations to come. The lesson from this tale is one of hope and resilience. Just as the forest recovered after the fire, so too can we face hardship and come out stronger. When we work together and support each other, there's nothing we can't overcome.